Welcome back everybody, I'm the Blonde Fox, and today we're going to continue playing some more Genshin Impact. In the last episode, we met up with the last person who had their vision taken by the Vision Hunt Decree, and they went really crazy. They lost all of their ambition, they started having visions of stuff from their past. It wasn't pleasant. But we brought them over to the Shrine Maiden, miHo, up here at the Narukami Shrine, and she basically told us that, yeah, he's lost his ambition, but helped him figure out the person he trained with also came here and told him that he has disciples that could take over, so kind of helped him realize that just because he's lost his ambition doesn't mean he has the right to take theirs away from them and that kind of thing. But yes, we got it all figured out, so we're going to head back to Ayaka and let her know what's going on. So that's pretty much it. Remember to like the video if you like it and subscribe if you want to see more, but without further ado, let's get right to it. We also have enough of the, the electro sigils to turn in for another tree upgrade. Let's see. I was really hoping for some more wishes, but oh well. We don't get some more wishes until level 7. And I don't know when we get more event wishes. There we go, level up our tree. Okay. Now let's go see Ayaka. Hopefully now she'll help us with what we asked her for, which is to meet the Raiden Shogun, right? Yeah, the more we hear about the Raiden Shogun, I'm not sure we really want to meet her, you know? Sounds kind of scary.
Oh, Ayaka! Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh? Huh?
Traveler, Paimon, it is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face. I have heard all about how you helped our 3 friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
The damage done by losing a vision can't be completely undone.
Yeah. Short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because now that you have done the 3 things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
Wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
Oh, Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen. Alright, we can be friends.
Friend request accepted.
Thank you both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have seen?
It seems to be a fate worse than death.
Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential. Thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descent. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure. It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance?
Told you, classic guilt trip. Make you see what people are going through and dealing with, guilt you into helping. Oh, you're sneaky. I know it wasn't really a guilt trip. She didn't do it to be cruel. She was trying to just show us that basically people are really suffering, and she's heard how great we are at helping people. She wants our help. But it's just, you know, tricky. But again, she went about it in a nice way, though. She didn't force us into it. We still had the option to refuse. But yeah, I knew we were going to get tricked into helping. But also, I don't mind helping, because I was kind of surprised. Okay, I know I'm talking a lot during this cutscene, but this is just something I was surprised about. I am so surprised that the Traveler, the first thing out of his mouth whenever we got here is basically, I'm not helping with this whole fighting a war thing. That's your business. I'm not here to help you with that. I just want what I came here for, which is the Raiden. But I think that's kind of stupid because in Mondstadt, he didn't hesitate to help them at all with a dragon. And then in Leeway, I know we got blamed for the Morax's death at first. We were a suspect, but he never batted an eye at helping, helping the Adepti, at helping Zhongli, helping Child. Like, well, I mean, he kind of didn't want to help Child once he found out he was Fatui, but you know what I mean? It's like, okay, he was so open to help him. So I was so surprised that whenever we came here, this was the one time where he was just like, I'm not helping you, screw you. And I was just like, why is his personality all of a sudden flip like that? This is the only time so far, it seems like in the story, where he was very much like, I don't want to help you. And I get it, this is dealing with a whole war, basically. But I mean, the other 2 times was literally fighting a dragon trying to destroy the city, and fighting a god will also be blamed for the death of another god. I mean, I don't know, that just kind of bothered me the way they went with that. They made his personality, he seemed kind of cold and distant whenever he came to Inazuma, so it just seemed a little off to me. For some reason, that's just a little complaint I have. But anyways, sorry. I will help you fight the Vision Hunt decree.
You will? Really?
But you must keep the promise you made me.
Naturally.
Alright, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you he wouldn't reject them. I'd placed my trust in the right person after all. Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we could move to the Komori Tea House? We ought not to involve other members of the Yashiro Commission.
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land, and even to allow or deny access. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me?
What kind of god is the Raiden Shogun?
The almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions, most of them formal ceremonies. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply. It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, an executive official, I suppose. Focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity, acting accordingly without feeling.
Is no one else fighting the Vision Hunt decree?
The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt decree is something that has no implications whatsoever. After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Moreover, it is not unknown for visions to spark jealousy in others. Because of this, the attitude of most people towards the Vision Hunt decree is one of indifference.
How can they be like that? Paimon's getting mad.
Nevertheless, in addition to us, there is also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sango no Miya on Watatsumi Island to form a resistance group. To say a little more about Sango no Miya, historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Narukami Island due to their different belief systems. But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely fighting the Vision Hunt decree.
Have you raised a formal objection to the Vision Hunt decree?
Of course. We have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at Tenshukaku, it is promptly vetoed by both the Tenryou Commission and the Kanjo Commission, and subsequently scrapped. They invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the Shogun's decisions. They have no interest in discussing anything. It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt decree.
I have no further questions, thank you.
Ooh, Paimon has a question though.
Oh? What would you like to know, Paimon?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt decree?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. Coming to terms with that is already a difficult step to take.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree. For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them as a contingency measure.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake visions?
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article.
Must have been where Venti went then.
The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the Tenryou Commission.
Darn! So they found out about it? Ugh.
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But we cannot simply abandon Master Masakatsu.
He has saved so many others, it is only right that he should be saved too.
Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking him out of prison would risk dragging down the reputation of the entire Kamisato clan should we be caught. That would only serve to cast suspicion on any future activity we might seek to attempt.
So you're offloading that job to me, huh?
By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Nagonohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
Okay. So now we need to go talk to the fireworks stand people. Okay. Anything hidden around? No. Okay. Oh dear, I got all turned around. This was the way to the exit. I was like, isn't this... Yeah, there's Torimaru. I was like, how do I get out of here? You trapped me and you won't let me leave. Okay. It looked like I said we had 2 quests, but I only see 1, because we're supposed to go to Nagonohara Fireworks. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. The Yashiro Commission's Madre Hakube seems to have some... Oh, is this... Okay, this is, I think, the guy that lets us do the... Yeah, do the reputations. Yeah, I was like, what's it called? Okay, so let's go to Nagonohara stand. Whee! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I, like, got stuck in the fence, and I was like, what am I gonna do? Uh-oh, what's going on down here?
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me. If you think your elemental powers are enough to resist the Vision Hunt decree, then you'd better think again. Believe me, you're not the first of your kind we've encountered, and we've seen the same unpleasant outcome time after time. You'd best save yourself the trouble.
Can't you make an exception? I just got this vision. I won't even use it, I promise.
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch things unfold, can we?
Let's move.
Psst! Hey, wait! Huh? There's someone trying to get our attention. Come on, this way. What's going on? Can't you see we need to go help? Shh, quiet.
Just sit tight and watch for a moment.
Hey, this isn't right, you know. Just because you don't have a vision doesn't mean you can sit back and watch others in trouble. Huh? Hey, wait! You do have a vision!
Shh! If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
All right. Here, take it.
Wise choice. All right, let's go.
What should we do now? He's already given up his vision. Doesn't he know what could happen to him after losing it? This is your fault. You're the one who stopped us from interfering.
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now, I'm sure I would have lost it.
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
So the vision they took was fake.
Oh, so that's what's going on here. And to think Paimon was about to unleash Paimonial wrath on Miss Yoimiya. Sorry about that.
Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same side. You just didn't know it, you know? Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Yoimiya, the current owner of Naganohara Fireworks. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Great to meet ya.
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya. She's the queen of the summer festival. Without her and her fireworks, summer on Narukami Island just wouldn't be the same.
Whoa, that's quite the introduction. Paimon loves fireworks. It's nice to meet you.
Stop it, Hanjiro. You'll embarrass me. As for thanking me, you'd be better off thanking Master Masakatsu. He's the one that gave me the fake visions in the first place. His handiwork allowed me to keep my own vision. Whew, I can't even imagine trying to run the business without it. Ugh.
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a good man. It's too bad good people seldom get the recognition they deserve.
Master Matsukatsu?
Huh? Do you guys know him too?
Miss Kamisato mentioned his name.
You don't say. Then it sounds like the Shirasagi Himegimi has a plan. Awesome! I've been thinking about breaking him out too recently. But if I just marched straight in there by myself, I'd probably get Miss Kamisato in a whole heap of trouble. So, what about if I join you instead?
Sure, welcome to the team. Ayaka told us to go look for help at a fireworks shop. She must have meant you.
Seems like I finally got a new job to do. Besides hiding vision bearers in my shop, that is. So, Master Masakatsu is being held at the police station. I've already surveyed the area and found a way in.
Whoa, talk about a reliable source. Seems we've got the right person on our team.
Not bad, huh? Let's go as soon as everyone's ready. Don't worry, Master Masakatsu. We're on our way.
Time to break him out.
I love Yoimiya's bubbly personality. She's so adorable. I really wish her moveset was a bit better, because, I mean, she's good as, like, not a sub-DPS. Well, she's kind of a sub-DPS, but more of a support. But she's a really, like, her design is really fun. I really like her design and her, personality. Okay, let's see. So where are we supposed to go for this? Ah, the prison's all the way up there. Okay. Let's run through the middle of town. Do. Ah, so this must be the prison. Are we really just gonna walk in the front gate and they're not gonna say anything? I guess that's one way. Ooh, okay, we need fire and ice. Well, they're probably gonna give us, Yoimiya, so we'll replace Fischl with Chongyun then. I really need to get some of these other characters built up. I'll try to do that off cam. I'm hoping to have more time to play upcoming with the holidays and everything, so I'll try to get some of these characters leveled up and some artifacts found, you know. Right, they should give us Yoimiya. I really hope they do, otherwise I'm screwed.
Now that we're inside, this place is a whole lot creepier
Come on, this way. As long as we stay quiet, we've got a good chance. I certainly wouldn't want to end up locked away in here. Let's find Master Masakatsu and get out of here. We should split up. I've got a little present to prepare for Master Masakatsu. I'll be right back.
You sure? Alright then. Just be careful not to get caught.
Yes, you too.
Okay, so we don't have Yoimi with us. Great, so we are kind of screwed. We don't have fire. Hopefully nothing in here requires fire to activate, otherwise, like I said, we'll be very, very screwed. Okay, looks like there's no sneaking out.
I will have order. I must withdraw.
Wow, that guy just, like, he disintegrated. See, that guy just died normally, but that other guy just, like, vanished. Zhongli just wiped him out of the, like, existence. He just Thanos snapped him, right?
Door! Seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
Yeah, Paimon, we've done something like this before.
What you've got.
Ooh, Venti took a
Gliding
spear
fast.
right to the
Think you can
face.
get away?
That had to hurt.
A little forward, my plan.
Boom. Where'd he go?
I need to
There we go.
train harder.
Oh, you guys don't drop anything for me. How rude. Let's see. This way. Wee. Oh, hello. Just totally fell on my head. Didn't even expect that guy to be behind the screen. All of a sudden, it was just like I break the screen down. This guy's just like, whoa, right in my face, right? Ooh, that was another ceiling.
Wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it.
Yeah, see, the domain that we did in
Tougher than usual.
the whatchamacallit.
Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
Anyways, the domain that we did whenever we were in that underground area had all these puzzles in it, so we kind of already know what to do, so we're just gonna kind of rush through here. Is there more doors I can slide around? Okay, no more doors. No more slidey doors. Lots of guys, though, which we can group up for a big takedown.
Submit for judgment. A touch of fraud.
Order guide.
Drop the rock.
I need to train harder.
I wonder why we haven't found any Magatama yet. Oh, what's up here? Let's see. Aha, treasure. Gotta check every nook and cranny. Ah, there's one.
That Magatama shape looked pretty similar to the grooves
Oop,
on the
don't
door
want to
over
step on the purple. Let's see. All good. All good in the hoods. Okay, here we go.
Brace yourself.
Here we go,
Think you
Venti.
can get away?
Whip him up.
Gather.
Any second now. Okay, they're close enough.
Is order. I must
That guy got just out of the range at the last second. What a jerk.
watch your step, bastard. I need to
Haha, gotcha.
train harder.
I really need to get Chongyun's constellations, because one of his oh, I didn't even realize this was active. One of his constellations, I believe, makes it to where whenever his elemental skill wears off, that it drops a blade down on top of what random enemy that's within the circle. Very useful for doing like a last little bit of chip damage to a guy. All clearsies. Actually, this room might have something. Right? Nope. Had to prove me wrong, didn't you? Boom. And gone. Long way down. Whoosh. And Magatama. These guys won't know what hit him, right? Okay, that guy was glowing. Doesn't that mean there's an armor nearby? Oh, never mind. He's really not that strong, actually. It says he has a boost, but he's really not that strong. I think I'm just over leveled now that I think about it. These guys aren't weak, I'm just way, way, way too strong. Let's see. Flip you. Flip you. Grab you. Shibby-dibby-doo. Where are you? I don't know why, but I am so hyper today. I thought it was because it was like, you know, I had like some Halloween candy that was left over and everything, but I'm like, oh, whatchamacallit. I was hyper before that though, and it's weird. It's not like I have energy, because I'm really not that like, you know, oh, I got tons of energy. I feel great today. It's just like all of a sudden I just got so hyper. Could not stop bouncing off the walls.
Shh! Quick! Hide! Look over there. That must be Master Masakatsu.
Did you really think that little trick of yours could fool us?
Locking you up was just the beginning.
No!
Oh no! Those Tenryo Commission brutes are torturing him!
If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then... Huh? Yoimiya, when did you get back here?
We need to ensure we have a means of escape.
I can't bear to watch. If anything happens to Master Masakatsu, our whole plan will have been for nothing.
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Ma'am.
We were just teaching him a little lesson, that's all.
Huh? Who's that?
That's Kujo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kujo clan of the Tenryo Commission. She's also a general in the Shogun's army. What's she doing here?
I think Kazuha mentioned her before.
Make way, let me have a look at him. I'm sure you're well aware that torture is strictly against military regulations.
Yes, ma'am.
If you are unashamed of such disgraceful action, then you are also unworthy of the Tenryo Commission itself. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, ma'am. It won't happen again.
Oh, Paimon sure wouldn't want to get on her bad side.
Hey, this is our chance. Let's move while they aren't watching Master Masakatsu.
Yoimiya, are you sure now's the right time?
Who is that? Quick, go and investigate.
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
They'll find us for sure if we don't do something.
Don't worry, I've got us covered. Time for my little present.
Fireworks!
Huh? Was that an explosion?
It sounded like fireworks.
Quick, let's hurry!
The fireworks were enough to distract them. Maybe more than enough.
Fireworks aren't just for festivals, you know.
Nice work.
I was particularly proud of this batch. I decided to.
Whoa!
Yoimiya, this is turning into a bit of a fireworks display.
Well, fireworks are my craft after all. Every batch has to be spectacular.
I'm beginning to think this wasn't only intended as a distraction.
Look, the coast is clear. Now's our chance.
Yep, no one around. Oh good, he sat up.
Yoimiya, is that you?
Master Masakatsu! Sorry we took so long. Oh, those awful guards.
Come on, we've got no time to lose. They could be back any minute. Oh.
You were over there watching us this whole time, weren't you?
Yes, leave, before I let my judgment get the better of me. He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets immediate medical attention. But remember, once he's recovered, it won't be long until I bring him right back.
Well... You can bet we'll do all we can to keep that from happening.
Thank you. She is, I gotta say, she's at least got a conscience, you know, compared to some of the other people we've already ran into.
Leave this place.
Well, now we can claim our prize. And now we leave. We didn't really need Chongyun either, though. Don't know why is it ice and fire. I guess for the elemental reactions.
We're finally out of that creepy place.
Yes. Finally, I've made it out of there.
Master Masakatsu, how do you feel? Can you hold on?
Don't worry. I think I can make it to the infirmary without keeling over.
Thank you. All of you. I'll take him to get treated. I'll treat you to a round of drinks once this is all over.
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu. Good thing we were able to rescue him.
Yeah, all thanks to that person.
Right, Kujusara. Do you think she was making up for how the guards were treating him? It seems as though there are some okay people among the ranks of the Tenryou Commission. Though Paimon would never agree with their actions in the Vision Hunt Decree, of course. How about we go tell Ayaka and the others the good news?
Jailhouse Fiesta. Okay, I need to switch up my characters back to how they were. Okay. Official. Also achievements. Claim. That's all we got. How are we doing on Primo Gems? Okay, we're getting closer to another wish. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and end this episode here, guys. In the next episode, we'll go talk to Ayaka and let her know that we freed him, so the fake vision making can go back on. And then we'll see what she wants us to do next to end this whole, basically, uprising war thing, whatever's going on between the people and the Raiden Shogun. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, remember to like it. Comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. I look forward to hearing from you guys. And remember to subscribe if you want to see more from me in the future. Until next time, see ya!